Let's talk about how to grow your email list on your website. So, with this template, I have provided a few different spaces where you can just utilize the blocks and the options within Squarespace and Squarespace email campaigns to collect email addresses. And so, the Stay in the Flow is a great example of this, as well as the Stay Connected in the footer of the website. So if I go to edit in the top left of this page, I'm on the home page right now. I'll scroll down and then you can see this is a newsletter block. So if I click on it, hit that pencil, you can change the form name right here, change the title, change out that description. You can take out the disclaimer or link this to your privacy policy or the legal pages on your website. You can change what this button says. You can also have the option to have the showing their first name or having them put in a first name as well. Under the post submit, this is the message that's going to appear after someone submits this form. And so you want this to potentially be a little bit more of a personalized message other than thank you. And so that's where you change that. Under the design, you have a few options. You can add a background, just kind of playing around with these if you'd like, or just keeping it as it is. And then going over to the storage. And so you've got some options for your storage. If you're going to use Squarespace and Squarespace's email campaigns feature, then you'll want to pay attention up here to the Squarespace. And so I'm going to click in here and you'll see add to the mailing list. And so we want to if you want to add them to a specific mailing list, then you can select the list that you've created, or you can say view in contacts right here. And I'm just going to click on this and show you where that goes. So if I click on this, I'll hit exit and exit. In a different window, it has pulled up the contacts page for this website and then gone under lists and segments. And then it's going to show me where those email subscribers are. In my personal opinion, I think it's important to create a mailing list up here in the top right-hand corner just to have more customization of the exact list that someone is dropping onto when they fill out a specific form, specifically the newsletter block here. So I'll just create a mailing list and I'll do email list and I'll hit save. And then I'll go back over to that part of the website, go to the home, scroll down, hit edit, and then I'll scroll to the newsletter, hit the pencil, edit it, go over to storage, hit Squarespace, and then you can add to the mailing list here. And then you'll see, since I've created a list, you'll see now that I have the option to select that list. And so I will select that list, and then you'll need to do that for all of the other newsletter blocks that you want to connect throughout the site. So you'll need to do that in this one in the footer. And then if you have a newsletter block anywhere else on the site, you'll just want to make sure that they're getting added to the correct list. You also have other options here. You can do other storage options like connecting MailChimp, or if you want to use Google Drive will just kind of pull all of those contacts into a Google Sheet for you. If you decide that you want to use an email provider that you want to embed a form from your email provider on your website, a great example of this is Mindbody. They have on their widgets for their branded web tools, you can create a prospect widget. And that is where someone can just add themselves to your email list. And so in order to utilize something like that versus the newsletter block that already exists here on your Squarespace website, I'm just going to show you, for example, I'll duplicate this block so I don't lose anything, but ultimately you can just delete the newsletter block that's here. So I will do that. I will add a block. First, I want to add a text box here because I want to customize. I want to say sign up, or I want to customize the text that's connected to that box. I would prefer to use the styles on the website for the call to action that's connected to that block that I'll pull in from my email marketing tool. And so I'll just type that in here, maybe add some subtext. I want to center it and then stay in the flow. I want that to be just a little bit bigger. So I will have that be heading 3 or heading 2. The subtext could be paragraph 1. And then from there, I want to add a block and I want to add a code block. And so I want to add that code block and I'm going to paste it below my text box and then hit the pencil. And then this is where I'm going to paste in the code, the embed code that I received from my email marketing platform, whether that's Mindbody or a different tool. Some people use Flowdesk or MailerLite, Constant Contact. Those are all examples of different email marketing platforms where you're able to build a form within your email marketing application and then embed that form onto your website. And so when you choose to embed the form on your website, they're going to give you a whole string of code to paste onto where you want it to go on your website. And that's what you'll do right here. So you'll paste the code in, and then from there, you'll be able to utilize that form will populate on that part of the website, and then they'll go directly onto your email list in your chosen email marketing application.